Imagine this. You wake up early, drink your water, stretch a little, maybe even scroll your phone for motivation. It feels productive, it feels right. But what if I told you, the very things you believe are healthy habits might be the exact reason your day keeps falling apart? That's the uncomfortable truth. Some of your morning good habits are actually traps. They give you a quick hit of comfort, but they quietly drain your focus, energy, and discipline before the day even starts. And once you begin your day on the wrong track, it's almost impossible to recover. Think about it. How many times have you tried to build momentum, only to feel sluggish, distracted, or unmotivated by noon? It doesn't happen by accident. It starts with the choices you make in the first hour of your morning. That's why today we're going to expose the healthy habits that secretly destroy your day, and how you can flip them into habits that actually make you stronger. Let's start with the first one. The first silent killer of your morning is checking your phone right after you wake up. Now, most people tell themselves it's harmless. I'm just reading the news. I'm just checking messages. I'm just looking for inspiration. But here's the trap. The moment you dive into notifications, emails, or social media, you're giving your brain a flood of dopamine before you've even brushed your teeth. It feels good, but it hijacks your focus. Instead of starting your day with clarity, you've already trained your brain to be reactive, distracted, and dependent on outside noise. Imagine starting your day like a soldier versus starting it like a scrolling addict. Which one do you think builds momentum? The second habit is loading your morning with too much healthy routine. Yes, you heard that right. People think the more habits they cram in, meditation, journaling, a 5-mile run, a smoothie, a podcast, the more successful they'll be. But sometimes it's just a form of procrastination. You're doing so many small rituals that you forget the point of a morning routine: to prime you for real work, not to fill your time with endless tasks that make you feel productive without moving your life forward. Ask yourself, do you own your routine, or does your routine own you? The third one is drinking coffee immediately after waking up. Society glorifies coffee like it's a superpower. And yes, coffee can help, but drinking it right away is a mistake. When you wake up, your body naturally produces cortisol, your built-in wake-up hormone. If you flood your system with caffeine too early, you're not boosting energy. You're actually training your body to depend on coffee instead of its natural rhythm. That's why so many people crash by mid-afternoon. They're not tired because they worked hard. They're tired because they sabotaged their body chemistry in the first hour of the day. Imagine delaying your coffee for 90 minutes instead. Suddenly, your natural energy works with you, not against you. And here's the fourth habit that seems good but quietly destroys your discipline: hitting the snooze button. People tell themselves it's just 5 more minutes. It feels like self-care, right? But what you're really teaching yourself is hesitation. The first decision of your day becomes avoidance. Think about what that does to your mindset. You tell your brain, it's okay to delay action. It's okay to stay comfortable. And that same mindset follows you into work, into your goals, into your entire life. Success starts with the tiny, invisible choices. If you can't win against your alarm clock, how can you expect to win against bigger challenges? So let's step back for a moment. Checking your phone, overloading your routine, rushing for coffee, and snoozing your alarm. They all have one thing in common. They feel harmless. They feel normal. But they quietly reprogram your mind and body in the worst way. They make you reactive instead of focused, scattered instead of intentional, and comfortable instead of disciplined. The truth is, your morning sets the tone for everything. If you start strong, you carry momentum into your work, your fitness, your relationships. If you start weak, you spend the whole day playing catch-up. And most people never realize why they feel stuck. Because the problem isn't their afternoon. It's their first hour. So here's your challenge. Tomorrow morning, cut out just one of these traps. Don't touch your phone, or stop hitting snooze, or delay your coffee. Replace that false comfort with something simple and empowering. Silence, movement, or even just a glass of water. Notice how different your day feels. Small shifts create massive changes. If this hit you, don't just nod and forget. Ask yourself right now, which of these habits has been stealing your mornings? Drop it in the comments, because calling it out is the first step to breaking it. And if this gave you value, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Your day doesn't begin at work. It begins the second you open your eyes. Win your morning, and you win your life.